Hi, welcome to Top of the World News. I'm Jim Lynch. Please like and subscribe. Please follow me on all forms of social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and the Backstage page. It was Forrest Gump who once said that life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Well, that's kind of the approach that I have started to take as it relates to social media. If you've watched me over any length of time in this forum, you know that I'm not a huge fan of social media. In fact, as a general rule, I despise social media. It's to me, it's a cesspool of society. It's a endless stream of keyboard tough guys and trolls and helicopter parents and people giving advice that I, quite frankly, couldn't care less about. But on the flip side, that social media is a necessary evil as it comes to trying to grow a business or promote a business in this day and age. I'm going to finish up with this video, and the first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to post a link to it to Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn. So I guess you can kind of say that I am talking out of both sides of my mouth here, and maybe I am, but I would say to be very cautious when you utilize the medium, and take the information that you glean from it with kind of a grain of salt. Well, I had something happen to me last week, which basically almost brought me to saying goodbye to social media for good. I posted a picture this past week, and I got a negative reply, really from out of nowhere, as it relates to the picture. Not the content of the post, the picture. And if you saw it, it was a picture of me seated on my hand cycle. And not only was the reply negative, but it was personal in nature. And to be honest with you, I was pissed. And I took it personally. Now, I don't know if, as I say, I was just being trolled, but I certainly came in contact with one of these keyboard tough guys that I mentioned earlier. And here's the kicker, okay? This post that I got was supposedly on a page that was supposedly a business-only, professionals-only social media page. It was totally unprofessional in the forum that we were in. And rather than write a negative reply or quit on social media altogether, I remembered what the football coach at Arizona State, Herm Edwards, once said as it relates to social media, and that is, don't hit send. Emotion is the enemy of rational thought. And if I were to just jot down the first thing that came to my mind and sent it out as a post, I don't think it would be something that would serve me well. So that was kind of what Coach Edwards was trying to get across. Take a moment to process your feelings and look at what you're doing before you actually go ahead and do it. Now, people, sales or otherwise, can't act emotionally. And in this particular situation, after a quick second of thought, I remembered that. I didn't hit send on a nasty reply. Instead, I remembered one of the great principles of sales, the ABCs of sales. Always be closing. Being on a business specific media page, I went to work. As I said, I felt as though this was completely unprofessional on this type of a page. And I offered up my services to this particular person as a professional business coach. And I basically said to this person, I can show you how to best generate business and how to correspond with potential clients professionally and effectively. And I've had a lot of success and made a lot of money doing presentations just like this for clients on this very same topic. Now, I don't know if I'm headed down that road with this particular person, but I definitely would not be if I acted emotional. So whether you're dealing with potential clients, you're trying to grow a business, or you're dealing with your own friends or family, don't act with emotion. Don't hit send. Stop and think, and then act in the way that you would think is best. That's all for this week. I hope this tip puts you guys on top of the world too. Let's never be satisfied. And as I say, stop and think. You'll be better off and you'll be glad that you did. See you guys next week.